Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles Season 4 Episode 29. I am your DM and host, joined by the full Ontario crew. How's everyone doing on this fine Saturday?
We're on.
Hey. We are good, sir. We are good. Hello.
Yes, we are on, Mark.
we were complaining about, I was complaining about PlayStation 5's gaming library.
Okay.
I don't want to get too spicy, but God damn it.
We all agreed. Let's put it that way.
Demon Souls and Dead Space is not enough to convince me to buy a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I haven't.
You need a new thing.
Returnal was decent, very decent.
Hey, Fox. I'm perfectly fine with my PS4.
Well, this is the thing. Yeah. I'm like, I'm like, if Elden Ring ran like ass on the PlayStation 4, it ran better than Dark Souls 3 did. So why would I be concerned? Oh, the graphics has to phase in. I don't care. I'm playing in a tiny room with the old TV.
I tend to be a little bit of a later adopter of things. It's just, I don't know, small streak of conservatism, I guess, or whatever. But I'm a late adopter. I'm not. I'll tinker with things. Like I'll tinker on the front end, but then I'll wait a while before totally adopting something completely new.
Yeah. This is.
They're still expensive. I'm like, I'm fucking not dropping
they're
$600 US on a
I wouldn't
PS5
expect the price
for no
to
reason.
come down.
No.
I don't think even the.
Well, with the slowdown of computer parts during and after the pandemic, has.
I believe the first, and this might be incorrect. I thought the first year's sales of the PlayStation 5 were done at a loss for the hardware.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah, I think that is the case. They try to make up their sales
in $90 for a goddamn video game. Fuck off.
Yeah. I don't buy new games anymore. Screw that.
Yeah.
I remember when games were $40.
I have a giant Steam wish list, and I wait until they're like a couple years old, and
they're gonna say, "I want $90 for this new game. I also need another $40 for the season pass for me to finish giving you the game because it's not done yet."
Yeah. I'll wait on that, smart guy.
In addition to the cosmetic microtransactions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want your shirt to have a line through it? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
How about $40 for the color blue?
That Marvel game where they did the microtransactions for progression.
Oh, it was
Yeah. The Marvel Midnight or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Midnight something or other. I don't know.
No, that's the there was the Avengers
Midnight
game.
Suns?
Oh yeah, I never looked at that one because it's a card game. I'm like, why is there a card game for a card? Why don't just put out a card game? Like, I don't understand.
Why do I want to
play cards on my video
systems? Yeah, exactly. Like Mark's turned off for Pathfinder Kingmaker and Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. You turn off the kingdom and army management, right?
Oh yeah, well, I tried it. I ran with the kingdom manager on Kingmaker.
Yeah.
It did irritate me though, and I tried for a little bit, and I'm talking like I was like 6-7 hours into the game before army manager even becomes a thing.
Yep.
And then I started playing with that. I'm like, I hate this. I don't want it. This is a new game within the game that I don't want to learn. So
it's a mini game that is worse than I don't want to play.
And I was like, delete, because once you decide we're playing it this way, you have to play the whole thing that way.
Oh, what was the? Is it Witcher? They had a card game.
Like
Rent or something.
So I liked Rent. Rent with a W in the front was better than all of Witcher 3, the video game.
Oh no.
That's my hot take. I had more fun playing Rent than I did playing Witcher 3. I never finished Witcher 3. I went and fought everybody in my zone for Rent, and I'm like, I'm kind of done with this. This is a bunch of garbage. Learn how to tell a story.
I disagree with you. However, it does suffer from that. We're searching for someone, and it's desperate.
No, there's a super important thing. Do
but
these
side quest before I get there.
It's not as bad as Fallout 4, because the intro of Fallout 4 is absolute garbage. Because you chase the people who stole your baby, you're shooting at them like they're in sight. Now go grow some fucking butternut squash. No, you can't leave yet. You have to grow the butternut squash. The squashes aren't grown yet. You have to go play Farmville. growing goddamn fucking butternut squash while your baby is being taken away in a helicopter. And it's going, thinking I'm going to just make some fucking squash over here to go. I don't care. Grow your own damn squash.
Adam, welcome to 40s. You're gonna be a great old man. You'll be a fantastic old man, sir.
Yes.
I can see that twinkle.
Since I was 12.
I can see the twinkle in your eyes. That guy's gonna be a pearl right there.
Just repeat after me. Get off my lawn, you hooligans!
Get off my leg!
Enough of your tomfoolery.
Young kids these days.
The in terms of a game that was just really fun, it was pretty short, very, very well done. Was Gunslinger.
Red Dead Redemption?
No. Call of Juarez Gunslinger.
I've heard of it, haven't played it.
It's like a it's just a run of the mill Western shooter where you six shooters and Winchester rifles and stuff.
Yeah,
cool.
Where you're running through the West through a narrated story. So things like, and then I was jumped by a tribe of whatever, right? And they like appear in the scene, and it's because that's not how it happened. And things like disappear from the scene and like pathways open. It's very, very interesting how it was done. And it's got some fun sort of. As a game that you can find on Steam for $5, it's a pretty good little diversion that'll take 8 hours to sort of slam through.
What's it called again?
Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Now, make sure there's like 8 Call of Juarez games, and half of them are like good, and half of them are garbage poo-poo tier. So you have to be really careful which ones you get, because if you get one of the poo-poo tier ones, don't come back to me and say, "But this game is poo-poo." I'm like, I warned you. There's a bunch of poo-poo ones out there.
Why don't we do a recap of the last couple of games of Acid? Was 2 games ago. Thogrim is summoned before the Council of Overlook. Great Elder Devarak is strangely absent. The Steelers Expeditionary League travels to Denethor and reunites with an old member, i.e. Agony. The party learns about the Hush, the Drakhorn, the activities of the Cult of Chromatic Ascendancy, and an infamous Tiefling Thurge. Barnabus, Eamon, Thogrim, Slake, and Widget travel to Nezra Falls in search for a wayward cult leader, while the rest of the party is teleporting to a remote tropical island ruled by angel-blooded Imperials. Snake in a Box was last game. Barnabus, Eamon, Thogrim, Slake, and Widget wander into the Tomb of Diderus, full of traps, constructs, and vicious undead, in search for the fallen worm speaker Varram Vastone. And I think we left off inside this particular temple complex. They found an entrance to a tomb that was repurposed from its Yuan-ti Nagaji origins long ago as a place where apparently Diderus did his divinations and business out of this place by some of the traps and golems that he left behind. A dangerous place to perform divinations. One wonders why he would linger in such a place. The party defeated a bunch of undead Yuan-ti abominations, as well as a clay golem with a poor illusion of Diderus the diviner placed atop it. And I think they've trapped... They trapped one of the undead abomination mummy things in its sarcophagus with an immovable rod. Hence the name Snake in a Box. All right. Eventually, the pit spell wears off. Slake regains his composure as he was shaken by the undead things. And then the thumping on the lid gets a little less vigorous, but it is still, the thing in there is still trying to get out.
Hey, Thogrim, you got a stone shape, anything like that?
Thogrim does not take this long to answer. It's like, stone shape, no. I do have a resilient sphere.
No. I'm certain somebody will pay handsomely for that in some sort of library. Whatchamajit have it?
Yeah, wizards. Let's just let it out and kick the crap out of it.
No. It'll have a much more, it'll have a much worse life. It's a wizard.
You notice that Slake did have a little bit of wounds. He's slowly mending it over the next couple of rounds. He'll spend some of his fast healing on repairing
Yeah,
a bit of
we'll
damage.
get to it. That rod won't move.
Slake, I can just try to recover your wounds with this repair kit.
All right, save it for later. Something about this place, I think we're not done.
It's like a standard action, right? Like the
Yeah,
like it's a
yeah.
very fast thing. How
Yeah,
much damage does he have?
None anymore. He had 5 damage. It wasn't.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
Eamon puts his hand like he pulls his cloak over his mouth as these undead abominations are quite dusty.
Barnabas is gonna, once they're out of there, throw a couple healing spells on him. I was waiting for my dog to start barking. I gotta let her in. So that's why I'm
Feels like the
standing here
party's
an ass.
retreating back to the throne room.
Oh, we just got slingshotted in the darkness. I got yeeted. I saw it happen. I'm over here somewhere.
Yeah, I think I was moving tokens, and you were. Oh yeah, you don't want to be in that room alone. Okay.
I actually heard yeet. I let go of the token. He snaps across. Okay.
Okay. You said you're taking a moment to cast a few healing spells plus regen for Slake a little bit. So basically, at least a minute goes by as you guys are
Yeah, I think that's that. Like the haste goes down.
Yeah. Your round per levels are down.
So there's
the
yeah.
haste,
Let's go through this room.
The haste probably still has a couple rounds left because Widget cast is a 19th level caster.
Oh, yeah, okay.
17th level
My
caster.
man.
So there's let's.
What are the spells that you're casting on Eamon?
If you guys wouldn't mind moving over.
He's casting a
let's
cure
just-
critical on him.
Okay.
Heals him for 35, and Eamon's gonna heal the rest with his spontaneous healing.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a new skill. It's a new ability. Thogrim's going to be sitting right here.
Are you alive? Alive? You hear in Infernal. This is in your heads.
Yeah. Yes.
Is this just the lawful people, or just the like before it was like only lawful people heard it?
No, only people who spoke Infernal understood it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's still the.
We're
Infernal.
fine.
Yep.
We're fine. These things are not. Open the door. We will not take offense here. We will not attack.
Okay, give me a diplomacy check.
I could just open the door myself.
Open the door, and it opens it for you.
I'll get the cannon to open the door for me. Diplomat. All right. Let's roll the d20.
Hey, good hope. Ooh.
+2. Hey, 15.
You have not told us who you are. Who you are? Who are you? What side are you on?
Side you on? Tell me what side you're on first.
We told you. We are servants of Zariel.
Barnabas can hear this crap, right?
Yeah.
Are you servants of? Yeah, you're servants of Zariel, but are you here on Zariel's behalf, or are you on loan?
We have orders.
From who?
Zariel.
Okay, now are those orders to follow someone else's orders?
We are here to apprehend.
Whom?
We have told you
I feel
much.
like that sentence didn't finish.
We have told you much. Tell us who you are. Which side are you on?
Oh.
You mentioned Adramalik. Is he your superior?
Hardly. And he looks at Eamon like, say something, I dare you.
Eamon raises an eyebrow at you saying hardly.
Widget's gonna just while this is going on, he's going to try to wedge the golem off the seat just to see what's.
Yeah, well, it's in pieces. You're rolling.
So we're basically using the whirligig as like as a lever, just trying to try things.
Yeah, you guys beat the crap out of it.
Okay, it's just while they're chit chatting.
Okay, some of the golem pieces spill into the little bits of treasure that were left behind as offerings that have already been, rifled through.
Yeah.
It
You're
didn't
quite lucky though to actually serve an actual archdevil.
Well, technically through intermediaries and middle commanders, but yes.
Yeah.
We
Why
are,
can't you do that, Eamon?
we are in her legion.
Yeah. Firstly, full-on war. I understand.
Why are you here?
We're here looking for a dwarf. What are you here looking for? The dwarf?
Yes.
All right, then. Once we're done with the dwarf, you can take him to hell.
Thogrim's fine with that.
they're still there. Like, there's a connection, but you get the sense that they're talking amongst themselves.
Open the door.
Okay. So Barnabas is like moves the heavy contraption and is pulling open this stone door. They manage to, as the stone door is opening, scramble down the steps a little bit, and ooh, shit! There are 3 barbed devils that are moving back from the door. They're looking at you. Their cruel eyes boring
The
into
three of
you.
you can get the fuck up here, or you can die tired and running.
Widget's going to fly up and over them and threaten them with the whirligig. He's invisible and mind blanked, and he's just making certain if they try to teleport away, they don't.
Okay, give me a
Stealth?
a stealth anyways. You can include the invisibility bonus.
I believe it's only plus 20 when moving, so...
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so plus 57.
Okay. I didn't know how good your stealth was.
62.
Okay, yeah, you are. Is the whirligig whirring because it does make noise, or is it?
No,
not?
we're not whirring.
Okay, all right.
We'll...
Barnabas, give me a knowledge check. What is your knowledge check about outsiders?
55.
Yeah, you know that barb devils are not, or they're also called hamatulas. They're you wouldn't want to be alone with one in a confined space. They are powerful enough devils that they can greater teleport at will. They do have fear attacks. They do like to grapple and impale you on spikes, like they're really in-your-face devils. These devils look somewhat cowed, though, like they're very cautious and on edge. Of course, you saw a dead one, just in the other room. But they look really bothered, like they're skittish almost.
All right, so here's what's gonna happen. Come on up. Come on up.
All right, Barnabas is. Are you intimidating them up, or are you?
We'll go with diplomacy for now.
Okay.
Intimidate later.
Okay.
Truce.
Yeah, truce. Gets a 61 on his diplomacy.
Okay. The Barb Devils do lope up the stairs and are cautiously entering the room. They notice the cannon and kind of step out of being trained by the cannon.
Mm-hmm.
The second Barb Devil does come up, and then the third one actually moves down a little bit, like he's maybe frightened of your group.
Truce.
But he's not running up into the room.
Get up here, or we will send someone down for you.
Okay. Give me a sense motive, Barnabas and Widget.
Okay.
74.
Less than that.
This one's about to bolt, like he's about to leave.
He's gonna try and teleport.
All right. I'm going to.
I'm just gonna roll initiative because
He's just going.
you had a ready to action because you had snuck up on him. So
Okay. I will
and he didn't
take my
see you,
ready.
so you get a surprise round basically if you want.
Okay. In the surprise round, I'm going to add phase locking to my whirligig.
Nice.
This is using warrior spirit.
Yep.
Okay, good choice.
Leave phase locking and keen, you son of a bitch. Is haste? We talked too long, so haste would be down. So it's that. And that's the end of the surprise round.
Okay, then he got a 23 on his initiative. You just you and Barnabas can roll, or is everyone doing this? Here, I'll just add everyone. It takes 30 seconds
Okay.
to do. Quit being lazy, then. All right. Paste. And get rid of that. Okay, surprise round. Then Thogrim and Howie get to act. These two are basically have their claws up, like they're willing to talk. They're talking about truce. This one's having nothing with it. And looks like he wants to leave. He does not seem to be of the same mind as the other two. You can kind of tell them apart by like the odd shapes of their barbs and maybe the symbols that have or their tattooing is a little bit different. This one is the one that you saw spying on you in the when you were fighting the mosaic.
This last one?
Yeah, this guy.
He's the spy. That's the spy.
Thogrim, Howie, Ahmed, are you doing anything?
If he's, did we see him teleport?
No, Barnabas says he's about to run. That's what you know at this point.
Shoot him.
Barnabas is whispering to Master, I like shooting things.
I was like, fine. You shouldn't. You should probably. He's gonna give him. He's gonna. Can you? Can I ready a shot?
First, you need to get closer to the edge of the stairs because I don't think you can see the devil down the stairs.
He will move.
Okay.
What's his name? How he aims.
These devils are muttering in like truce, like they don't want to.
You're safe, but your friend up there is just a cannon to the teeth.
Okay, are you
Fuck
shooting?
it, I'll just shoot him.
Okay.
This is still the surprise round, right?
No, it's the top of round
Full?
1. Yep.
Oh, let's vital strike son of a bitch. 15d6 plus 17. Oh, d20. Is this touch? Is it
It's flat-footed and it's a touch attack.
28, 29, 30?
Yeah, you AC 30 hits. Bam! The cannonball whooshes underneath Widget, who's invisible to everyone. Whoa! It hits the barbed devil. His spikes
67?
go flying. I don't think you get by his DR, so 57 damage.
What's DR?
As an adamantine cannonball goes hoofing into him, a bunch of his spikes like jutted out of him. Some of them actually left his body as he got hit. He's bleeding.
Now surrender, or I'll actually hurt you this time.
Eamon.
How he reloads and readies a shot if he tries to teleport.
Eamon's
Okay.
gonna get in there before Barnabas yells at him.
Yep.
For being lazy. One move plus Bard Song is not up. So AC possible critical.
Yeah, it can be critic. Eamon's hurting himself, however, as the barb devil has defenses, and the barbs kind of jut out as it's being attacked, and like he's hurting his own hand.
As well as his sword hurts his face.
Yeah. AC 49.
That's a crit.
Reduced damage, 1 bleeds. Shit. And he gets second attack. 27. AC 39.
Does Eamon have any DR?
No, he's got a +5 weapon.
No, on himself because he's taking
Oh,
damage
no.
from the spikes.
No, he doesn't.
Okay. From the 2 hits, he does the Barb Devil's defenses do 23 damage
Okay.
to Eamon. And then what was the Oh, you're going to roll it all together, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? What's their DR? Or does 5 bypass?
5 bypasses alignment DR. So
Alright.
your sword is very potent.
64. Oops, 60. Oh. 46. 89 points of damage.
What the hell? Okay. 89.
Oh,
40,
and 2d6 to Ian himself.
Eamon's more effective when not using a trident or a pentacle.
Yeah, with his +5 scimitar, yeah, slicing into it. The thing is bloodied after Eamon's second attack, it looks like. The thing does not want to be here. Like, it doesn't want to be part of this. And it knows something's around it because Widget was doing stuff. And,
Yep.
Feel the wind go.
it's now Widget's go.
Okay. Widget's gonna give it a little whack there,
Okay.
and he's then going to reposition himself. He's going to stealth after the whack. He is not whirling his gig.
Okay, is the whirligig a reach weapon?
It is a reach weapon.
Okay, so the spikes do jut out, but they don't jut out far enough to endanger Widget.
And you have no Bard song? No Bard song.
Bard song's not up yet. No.
Okay. So that would be 33 +2 because I'm invisible. He can't see me. Neener. AC 40.
Yeah, you hit him.
Okay. So that is 1d8 plus.
You carve into
35.
his face.
43 damage, getting past alignment DR
80.
and all
Nine.
materials. And then we're going to just stealth to the
Okay,
other
he has single-digit hit points left.
Okay, we're stealthing to the other side. He's phase locked because I hit him. And we're threatening him to basically. We will hit him again if he's. We're ready to hit him again if he's doing something other than surrendering.
Okay, so the devil goes defensive as a free action. He's going to 5-step around the corner for some cover from the cannon, thinking that he's also getting away from Eamon, and he's going to attempt to teleport. Now there's a ready action from the cannon to fire at him.
I miscalculated how he's out. He doesn't have any more
How
actions.
it doesn't have any more actions? Okay. And did Widget have a readied action, or he has no
Widget
other
has a
actions?
readied, and Widget also gets an AOO for you attempting to teleport.
Yeah, he doesn't know he's threatened here.
Even if you teleport defensively, he gets an AOO for you teleporting.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah, it's an
Widget.
awesome.
Oh, you've stepped into a much larger room.
Yes.
So let me unfog. This chamber is a little bit more sunken than the area with the throne. And then there are staircases that are leading up, and you're going down. So that's sort of a middling area here. There is one dead man in robes that is in this room.
Okay.
Looks like he was dragged.
This goes to like another layer below.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, this place is fucking bigger than I fucking thought it was with telepathic bond. AC 50.
Yeah, you end up embedding the whirligig into its head. Spikes are jutting out, and then finally it stops twitching, and it dies.
Truce. We don't know why. He was a traitor, that's why. A traitor. His allegiance was not to Zariel, a creed. He will be reported when we return to the...
Motive? Are they being honest about that?
Saving their own asses.
They're being honest, but they also don't want to die. Like,
Okay,
That-
that's fine.
We didn't even know that asshole. That's kind of...
yep.
going on
And
there?
the fact that in 9 seconds you killed one of them, you've established sort of a pecking order here, Barnabas.
Alrighty.
Barnabas gets to be the big spoon.
So, who were you here to find?
We are here to find a dwarf as well. Cultists.
Alright. Why?
Those were our orders.
Now, I have a question, Marty.
Yeah.
I believe in standard lore, Tiamat is the guardian of the second layer of hell, while stationed on the first layer of hell. Is that so in the Martyverse?
Yeah, Barnabas knows that Tiamat is
A bound champion?
is a bound deity on the first layer of hell.
I'll BRB, guys. 4 minutes.
So you're now starting to piece together, because I remember you asking last game, what are devils doing here? And they're saying that they follow the chain of command that leads up to Zariel, the fallen angel who is the archduchess of the first layer of hell.
Yes.
So
So,
you're like, oh, there's connections here.
I am wondering if it's just a coincidence that servants of the Archduchess of the First Layer of Hell are here looking for a cultist who follows Tiamat, a bound servant, on the First Layer of Hell.
Ah, yes, coincidence. Yes, yes.
Are they lying?
Coincidence.
They're agreeing with you. They're very agreeable. He's also lying.
Yeah, I don't. You can stop lying. It's fine. I'm better at it than you are. Sad little devils.
Then coincidence, perhaps not. It is not for us to decide. It is for us to follow orders. We must return to our superiors with the dwarf named Varram.
Very well.
Master, are we blowing up these devils too?
Please don't, Thogrim.
No. It's all right, says Thogrim.
But perhaps we could help each other then.
Is the entire conversation infernal?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're comfortable speaking their native tongue.
Just peeking down the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. So you peek down the stairs. There is a much, well, it doesn't look like it on the map. There's a much heavier door. It looks like it's ancient metal bound to the stone door is giving this door sort of like a really nice green patina. And there's a really old looking, elaborate looking lock in the center of it.
Survival? Is anything going up and down these stairs recently?
Let me check. Yeah, give me a survival.
41.
Nice. Okay. You do see that somebody has tampered with a lock long ago. That there has been traffic here, I would say, in the last few years. And there's a particular type of lichen that grows near sources of negative energy that is caking over the door.
This is not good.
No one's been in here for the last few months. Like, actually, no, maybe one of the cultists or maybe the devils did like sneak down here and then
Inspected.
Yeah.
A dwarf probably isn't through there.
How can we help each other? You help us get a dwarf and we will provide you riches.
You're muted, Mark. Muted.
You're muted.
Ivan, this is what you've condemned me to. Do something pathetic like this. This is your goals, your aspirations. Fucking sad.
Riches.
I'm already rich. Fuck off. What you
do-
could do, though, is you could teleport about. Tell us what's on the other side of the doors.
They don't like the idea.
Howie! Have you met our new friends? Target 1 and Target 2.
I only target the thing that the master tells me to.
Are you serious right now?
Yes, very serious. That's right, Howie. Thogrim's grinning at Barnabus.
We will teleport ahead and tell you what is in this horrible place. We would warn you, rich man. This place has the stench of the abyss about it.
That doesn't really concern me that much.
It should.
It should concern me more, shouldn't it? Oh well, fuck it. Takes a big swig of.
Are we killing these fuckers or what?
No, they're going to jump ahead for see what's on the other side of doors, then jump back and tell us.
They gonna squish by a little bit. They sniffed at Eamon. Eamon's bleeding again. They look at the barbed devil. One of them kicks the other barbed devil and says, "Traitor." And they kind of make a show of like killing him was okay, kind of thing.
Yeah. All right, let's make our way down, shall we? We don't want to lose sight of our new friends.
We're just gonna shadow them.
Yep.
Overhead. Angel of screw you.
Have you been to the other side of this door? He's pointing over here.
Yes. It leads back to the north. To a big pool. The stench of the abyss is about that pool.
This, in the telepathic bond, there's some sort of fucked up door down the stairs behind us.
There's a fresh-looking dead body, guy in robes.
Oh, look like he's been stabbed to death by a devil.
Perhaps.
Is he dressed like a cultist?
He's got slightly purplish robes on. You'd have to inspect him to see what his
Yeah, Barnabus.
gear is. Okay.
Quick, poke at him.
Yeah, he's got a holy symbol of Tiamat.
How many more of these blokes you see around here?
Varram came with some of his underlings.
How many? Some. 6, 5, 15.
At least 3.
All right.
One.
You can see one of the barbed devils is trying to outdo the other barbed devil's intelligence report to you.
Yeah.
One wore a mask and is a wizard.
Noted. All right. Well, we know we're looking for the pool. But the bottom is so enticing.
Yeah. It's fucked up down there.
All right. We'll save that for
We're
later.
gonna be here for a while if we gotta get the snake out of here.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So we'll deal with.
How fast do you think they're really gonna fucking deal with angels and storms and shit? We least got a day or two.
Okay,
But them, I've seen them try to talk their way out of problems. Fuck that. I'd have a better chance with fucking angels than they will.
They're gonna spend a week
Bar-
trying to get Bredos out of chains.
one of the barb devils teleports away.
Okay.
It eventually comes back.
There is nothing in the small hallway beyond.
Very good. Barnabas will check this door for traps.
Okay. There may have been an ancient trap that was here at one point in time. It's been disabled.
Disabled.
Opening up the door reveals a little elbow of a hallway. It is filled with more hieroglyphs of Nagaji and Yuan-ti origin. And you get the sense from the story of these hieroglyphs, Barnabas, that there's a very important place beyond, and that one must sacrifice to the pit in order to receive its wisdom. And you can see snake men dragging humanoid slaves for sacrifice to the pit, while snake-headed abominations are overlooking the scene with great power.
Oh. He looks at Aim.
Devils look like devils or demons or outsiders being sacrificed to the pit.
Yeah, I was thinking.
No, it looks like people. It looks like kobolds, goblins, and maybe humans.
Barnabas is thinking, there's a solution to this. I just know they're not all going to be on board with it.
Okay, the barb devils look a little hesitant to go into the next room.
Yeah, we've got spell sharding, so we're going to have to chop.
The pool.
Next.
The pool is in the next room. There is an entity in the pool. It reeks of the abyss.
All right, so we got a demon in the next room. Well done, gents. Let's gather up. We need another haystack. What else we need?
Thogrim rushes over at the word of haste. Haste!
Yeah.
All right, let me check the door for traps first. It's probably fine. Everything else has been fine so far, but he's gonna check it anyway.
Yep. You see signs of older traps and perhaps relatively newer traps, all of which have been disabled.
You know what? While that's happening, Widget's going to decide to be around the corner just in case.
Barnabas does see signs of some sort of liquid occasionally comes underneath the door. Like there's actually a crack underneath the stone door that is worn away.
Can he tell what it is? He's got alchemy.
Yeah. Okay. So you're feeling the bottom. Give me a craft alchemy.
Okay. 20. I don't roll craft alchemy that often. Craft alchemy 33. All right. $44.
Repeated exposure to acid.
All right, so we got acid on the other side. Do we have resistance to acid?
Yep.
Or do we have protection?
We're resistant communal acid.
Communal? Do we have protection by any chance?
Oh, right, because you guys were worried about agony. like
That's right. Yeah, we were worried about agony.
You have a sunny eternal communal resist acid.
Yeah.
It'll last till 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
I'm looking at the wrong character.
Widget doesn't have that spell. Thogrim doesn't have that spell.
I don't have it either. I think Barnabas is going to. Oh no, it's not a standard spell. I don't think for the communal.
No, the communals are not standard. We're getting weird poppy sounds from Ahmed if he's listening to us. Your mic is cutting in and out for whatever reason. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Well, that's just not a thing then. All right. Well, is what it is. Telekinetic bond is up. Overland flight is up. So aside from haste, is there anything we have to throw back up right now?
I don't think so.
Okay. Barnabus is going to open the door.
Surprise! Boogie, boogie, boogie! What's in there?
All right, there's a massive long hole. There is embedded into the floor. There's a little bit of a rim and a pool of very dark water or liquid that is motionless. The surface of the pool is pristine and almost gives off a ruddy purplish glow.
Okay.
There are broken arrows, bloodstains. You do see another dead cultist. Next to the pool.
Okay. I think Barnabas is going to. Is it cognition time?
There are several double doors that lead off to the left and to the right, and this place is full of inscriptions. Hieroglyphs. It does look like there may have been a tussle of some sorts. You do see some fallen weapons and maybe a backpack.
All right. I think Barnabas is going to cast Major Image.
Okay. What illusion are you
And it's
creating?
going to be the image of a. Does he have an idea what a priest of Molshuk, how they would dress?
Well, you defeated a bunch of the undead abominations that were priests of Merfolk.
Sure. He'll one of those dragging a human kicking and screaming, and the abomination shouts in Abyssal, we have another sacrifice for you. Oh, great beast.
So this is an illusion, and it's dragging a cultist.
It's got all the senses.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Suck my cane. All right, it's pretty damn good.
We have another one, great beast.
Let's see. Give me a moment. I need to open this book.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to look up a specific PDF. Oh, is that MM2? Yeah. What's the DC of your illusion?
It's third, so DC 26. 100 gold pieces. There's the tentacles. There's tentacles here.
Okay, there's a ripple along the pool. And you hear an abyssal. I'll pause for a moment to see if anyone understands that language.
Barnabas does.
Widget also knows abyssal.
Okay.
For reasons.
For reasons, yes.
For redacted.
That the pool begins to slop forth carpets of black ooze. One of the black oozes actually is now going around the actual cultist body.
Mm-hmm.
It just sort of washes over it, and you can see the cultist body outline through a thin layer of the slick black ooze. There's something at the center of this that is actually perhaps emoting and like speaking.
Okay. The flip is this. Oh, that's fucking cool. That's a really cool.
There seems to be like a black ooze with a person inside of it, and it's reaching towards your illusion. And these other quasi-independent oozes are like flowing around your illusion and trying to grab the illusion.
What false food is this?
Okay, knowledge. I'm guessing planes. What is this? I will take 20. That'll give me 75, and I will use an inspiration point. 76.
This is some sort of amalgamation of a intelligent black pudding mixed with a water weird that is also like a half fiend.
So, not that I know any of this, but
Yeah.
You would happen to have a 3.5 book on your desk right now when talking about a water weird.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
a monster manual too.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. Oh,
Oh.
don't make it bad.
Ooh.
What falsehood do you think that you can trick the oracle?
You already made it bad.
The black ooze drags the cultist body into the waters, and it disappears effectively.
Does this thing have any vulnerabilities or resistances that I should be aware of?
Water weirds are powerful elementals with a tremendous amount of spell power. They are effectively like 18th level casters.
Oh. It knows magic, Slake.
Typically arcane magic.
It's like a gooey wizard.
Black puddings themselves, can split. You're not too sure if this thing can and are acidic. Then half fiend would give us additional powers.
Okay, the splitting, is it one of those you gotta hit it with bludgeoning or
You know that oozes, if they get hit by slashing or piercing, they take no damage.
All right, we're gonna have to club this thing. I'll use magic.
You think you can defeat the abyss? I am blessed by Obok's orb. I am blessed by Zukmori.
Obok's a good one. It's one of the original Oberis.
Would oozes in the similar be some like a water weird be like?
Do you wish
Sorry.
I was going to ask, would they be like similar to water elementals in terms of being like liquid-based creatures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you got a
We're
spell for this?
wilting now and forever.
Do you wish to know your fate, mortals?
Well, now you know the source of Diderus's power.
Diderus was a fucking fraud. Sad, so sad.
Shall I show you your fates?
Yeah, I could do is
See, I'm making that shit up as I go along.
No. Creatures of this world share the ultimate same fate.
Yeah, from this world.
Barnabus steps forward. I would see my fate.
Is your illusion still there? Like one of the black puddings still playing with the illusion, trying to.
Oh,
get
he
at it.
dismisses it.
Okay.
We're gonna
Much to Avon's dismay, I'm sure.
Yep.
sneak into the room, but we'll see if anything is like registering widget.
Barnabas, yeah, there are swirling auras coming off this thing. Barnabas has walked right up to the edge of the aura, or one of the auras of this creature. And Barnabas, do you have any protection from evils or anything like that up?
Nope.
Okay, I need a will save from Barnabas.
You don't have a protection from evil running?
I don't. Well, hang on. It's one of those
You
things.
do
I
have a
was-
protection from evil running. We cast it for you. You have it on your
Oh,
thing.
right.
We made you
Yeah.
cast it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I wasn't here when most of the spells were first cast.
You are not entranced and going to sit by the pool politely for the next 20 hours.
Nothing bad could possibly happen to you besides
Magic circle against evil.
Just dangle your feet in the water, have a fun time, have a
Spa day.
picnic.
Well, come forward.
Is it lying to me?
The black oozes are disappearing into the pool. Like it seemed to be less aggressive.
All right.
But first you must sacrifice.
You notice a bunch of faces appear in the pool, and they kind of worm around. Some of them are moaning sacrifice, and they go back down. Dread is rolling off of this pool.
Oh, where is Scholar Glenn when you need him?
You must sacrifice.
All right. Polly? No. I'm not asking. Get out of here now.
Master?
All right. We're just going to take this little cloak, these rings. That's a nice little belt and hat you got there.
Oh my goodness!
It's coming. Just a second. Well, just so it doesn't fly away once we've got all the magic off him.
It's struggling.
Break its wings.
All right, give me a.
You've had a hard week, huh, Mark?
What's that?
Give me a. CMB.
You've had a hard week.
A CMB?
Yeah, against Polly.
All right. Well, I actually, because of the weird ass feat I took at.
You judo him or whatever. Like you.
Yeah, I brain judo him because I get to add my int to my CMB and CMD. So, plus 24.
Okay, Polly's
And
turning
it-
in. Polly's turning into Snark while you're trying to like.
20. Oh, and good hopes up. So 26.
With the
How
connection
many
you.
gods do you want chasing you at the same time?
35.
Yeah, all right. So you're manhandling Snark.
No, please, not to this. Please, Snark serve you. He serve you.
Yes, and I appreciate your service, but your service is coming to an end.
Sacrifice.
dump it in.
you dump
Bye,
Snark.
Snark!
Oh my goodness.
Danny DeVito is gonna come break your kneecaps.
What happens to the masters in this system when their familiars die?
I believe there's a saving throw versus negative levels. Give me a second. Or do they just?
I think they just have to pay to get a new one. Either way, let me know. Because I feel
Oh, is that it? Come here, talk.
Because I feel like you're looking it up.
How does being evil affect this act?
For what it's worth, if we'd thought to bring a kobold with us, I would have used him.
Yep. You know, I could have just teleported and grabbed one and come back. I'm just saying.
He's in the telepathic bond. He's thinking to Eamon, I bet you're hoping there's no more sacrifices needed at this point, aren't you?
Dick. Ooh, spicy.
200 gold pieces per wizard level. And 8 hours.
Bye-bye.
It's just the.
Just the cost of a
It's the
place.
same as an item.
Yeah. Yes, I will miss your help in the kitchen. You're the best little sous chef I ever had.
All right. As a goopy hand from one of the controlled slimes is reaching up to take Snark's gonna.
It's kind of hard to feel sympathy for a devil being sacrificed to a demon. It's kind of
it's
like net neutral.
Exactly.
Did
Yeah.
a good thing happen? Was this good?
Was it fair? No.
His
Was
stinger,
it good?
his stinger does come whipping out at Barnabus, like almost like a last screw you.
One last FU.
Yep. AC 27, Barnabas?
No.
Okay.
Traitor! What's going on your evaluation?
Yeah, Snark disappears into the pool, is pulled in. Hand comes up. There's one last attempt for him to swim above the water. He's just covered in slime, and then eventually gets pulled under. Barnabas,
During that last attempt, Barnabas sticks out a hand like, I've changed my mind. No, you can stay.
you feel a second later that the connection is sundered. And you can
Okay.
smell brimstone in the room.
What do you wish to see, mortal master of Snark?
I wish to see...
Your future, your demise,
I wish to see my...
something else, something lost.
I wish to see the end of our interplanet conflict on Volcanica.
The end of what?
The interplanar conflict on Volcanica.
What do you mean by interplanar?
There's creatures coming from different planes to make war with us.
The DM is not ready.
No, just give me a second.
How to word it is all. Because it's an oracle. It needs to be suitably vague.
Then gaze upon the destruction of the Prime.
The thing slowly goes back into the pool as if you've acquiesced it with its with the sacrifice of a 15 hit die imp. that was personally bound to you. Barnabas, you see, it could be Volcanica. There's like flashes of images. You think that there's a great war coming. You can't help but notice that dragons are central to this war.
Okay.
And while you're not certain,
Like on both sides
it's hard to tell who's fighting. Like dragons in great numbers will be a part of this war.
Okay.
And at first you think maybe they're fighting each other or they're fighting the people of Volcanica, and then you get a sense that you're zooming out to a greater scope, and you think that any of the fighting that just had happened is going to make both sides weak. For tendrils that are coming out of the plains to grab and snuff out worlds. But all you guys see is Barnabas staring into this pool, and he's like right at the edge of the pool. Well, how is everyone reacting while Barnabas is drooling?
I didn't want him summon a fucking devil to the pool thingy.
Yeah, the two devils.
Listen,
scurry
Flyboy, you have nothing to say to me.
Exactly. What am I doing?
What the fuck's going on in here? Eamon, I think, out of concern, is approaching, although he's staying a little bit back as he's just watched Snark be sacrificed.
Wise decision, probably.
Ahmed, are you and Howie going into the room, or are you staying out in the hallway?
I ain't got much to sacrifice to this son of a bitch.
Widget is readying to throw Barnabas in a maze.
Okay. You can see the pool
I
sloshing.
said if something going sideways or if he's being sucked into the pool, he's going to land in a maze instead.
Well, there's going to be a wall of force slapped on top of that friggin' thing.
Barnabas, the gods are fighting. And they're fighting each other. And they're not seeing it. They're not seeing the things that are coming out of... It's coming out of the abyss.
From the... Okay, all right. That was the big news I wanted to hear. It was from the abyss, yes.
But it's not the abyss. It's something different. The abyss is definitely spilling over, but it's something else. It's something that's coming from deep within.
Given that this is a probably once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness the end of everything, can I make a knowledge planes check to determine what the heck those tentacles could be then?
Barnabas is seeing something very... Well, it's not like you're just seeing one scene. You're seeing flashes of it, and the gods are fighting, and it's like the whole of the plains are being affected. It's complete and utter madness whenever you try to concentrate on a particular part of it. It's showing you... Give me a sense motive.
I am going to spend a mythic point on this. Sense motive. Because I'm using my linguistics for this. 80.
It's showing you only the bad things. And the way it's orienting itself, it's almost like it's refusing to look at the lawful planes.
Okay. Good to know.
And with your 80, you caught the glimpse of, I don't know how you describe it, the unhumanity of it, the exiting of planes into the outlands.
Okay.
What could only be described as interplanetary trench warfare in the Outlands. Or intermultiversal trench warfare in the Outlands.
Oh, okay.
You could see the spire. For some reason, the spire at the center of the Outlands is important.
All right.
You also catch a glimpse of you. Oh, maybe it's not you, it's people like you, or they're shouting about something about runes, sigils, diagrams, and this thing doesn't want you to see this, and the image stops, like the whole cacophony of the planes at war.
Okay.
There were other things out there. There were monstrosities that were taking on planets. There was some giant, fiery giant that was sundering planets in half. Like, there were all sorts of really bad things going on. Barnabus collapses to all fours and give me a reflex save to not fall in.
He does have a overland flight.
Okay.
There is a wall of force going on to. Oh, there is. Going.
I'm not casting a spell unless he actually is falling in.
Yep.
I don't care about his mental state falling in.
20. Hang on. 36.
Yeah, you like, oh, you collapse a little bit, and your spell takes hold, and you're hovering right above it. For this back group, can you guys give me a sense motive, and how much bluff does Eamon have?
Eamon's terrible at bluff. Eamon has 0 bluff.
I'll give you a sense motif.
Plus 21 sense motive.
Okay, is there a protection from evil on Eamon?
I will check this.
There is a protection from evil on Eamon.
Okay.
Because we are worried about possession.
All right, and his plus on his bluff is what? 2?
1.
Oh, is he going to push Barnabus?
Okay, guys in the back, sense motive. Slake doesn't care. He's basically intimidating the devils at this point in time. I'm gonna bring your fucking spirits.
Rolled a 20. Hey, maybe Talk can check.
You roll, Ahmed. When you say you rolled a 20,
Sorry, I rolled.
you rolled a 2
20.
and you
Total
got 20.
20.
37 from
Widget.
Nice.
The thought crossed Eamon's mind to push Barnabas into the pool.
It's crossed all of our minds.
There was like a
We all thought it for a second.
there was a flinch.
You, who are you?
He's talking to me?
Yeah, it's accusing you of something.
I am the great and mighty Barnabas Darby. Soon to be doctor.
Darbians. The sigil. You should come with us. We will show you such rewards.
Yeah, my soul is promised to another, so
Where are you going? Power and rewards. We will give you these things. Take a hand.
okay, now is a time for fighting.
Everybody wants kung fu.
All right.
Slap that button.
All right.
Slap it
Okay.
up.
Yeah, it saw something when it saw your future, and it really wants you to come with it.
Fast as lightning.
All right, so we're gonna call it the Oracle.
Leave me Friday.
Someone
This
was-
is where I'm really hoping I roll well on or get good on initiative. Because right now, I do not like my positioning.
Don't worry, the Black Oozes have a -5.
Remember to remove any bonuses you had from your familiar, because it's not within a mile of you anymore.
Oh yeah, actually, that does make a difference for
Some familiars give initiative and like perception and
perception. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, they all give alertness,
Yeah.
so I'm at -4 there.
just as a. That's so harsh. There's a devil down there going ooh.
That actually affects my linguistics too.
The 15 hit die little imp guy who's being thrown into the abyss. He doesn't have a good time. I'm assuming.
No, I wouldn't imagine he is. He's probably pretty cranky with me right now.
It's going to be the pit fiend of the abyss named Snark. Snark, the pit fiend of the abyss. Conqueror of a plane. The next campaign. Like, how dare you wear top hats?
Well, the Oracle looks very interested in Barnabas. All right, it'll look after you. Show you the delights. Fuck! Barnabas.
What?
You get to go
Walk
first.
away. Walk away.
So I'm just making some quick adjustments because my linguistics was affected by the loss, and that affects
Everything on your sheet.
like a bunch of things on my
Be
sheet. So.
rewarded.
Yeah, just like the devil's gonna reward me, I'm sure. I think the first thing we'll do is we'll actually do something nice for Eamon. We're gonna cast Freedom of Movement on him.
Okay. Eamon gives you a
Because,
surprised look.
I'm as surprised as you are. And then he's going to free action. He's going to free action a bard song,
Okay.
and then he's going to back the frig away.
Captors! We must know your secrets.
Do
Not really.
No slashing or piercing weapons.
Widget.
Oh, well.
Widget.
Widget, the whirligig isn't going to do too much because it's a
Slashing.
piercy slashing
Slashing
weapon.
weapon.
What I have a gnome hook hammer, but yeah. No, we're going to see what happens when you whack it with a horrid wilting. Just
Yeah,
everything involved.
I also want to will say.
Nice.
Wait, do you still have greater heroism up, Mark?
Yes.
Okay, so Barnabas did not suffer from fear or any insanity from seeing the destruction of the plains because he had greater heroism up and he had his protection from evil up. The knowledge that you received was not knowledge that you should have received. And then it saw something that you were going to be a part of that it really did not like.
Okay.
So, Widget, what are you doing?
Horridly wilting the lot of them.
Okay, yeah, they're liquidy.
They're gooey.
Destroy
They're goo boy.
Give me a second. I gotta look at. I think you do need to make a
SR check.
SR check. Yeah.
Okay, I will crack SR.
The SR of the oozes is 21.
Okay.
And the SR of the big weird thing is 31.
All right. So This wasn't a mythic point. This was just a normal cast. So cast level 17 base, +1 because it's an ooze, or no, because it's a necromancy spell. And that bonus does not apply to this. Okay by me. All right. 1d20 plus 18. 34.
Okay, you managed to harm them all with the spell. They get fort saves, or
They get, yeah, it's fort save for half.
okay, these are the 3 oozes.
Okay, the DC is 30.
11, 13. Failed, failed, failed.
Okay. $101 damage.
And the weird
Ça fait de mal. Ouch. Beaucoup de ouch.
gets a 32 on its save.
Okay, so it
50
takes
damage.
50 damage.
All right, and 101 is, yeah, you see all of the black oozes that were nice and pulpy and really slick a moment ago have turned into like crusty shells that they're breaking out of. You hurt them very badly. Let's see. I don't think they're subject to massive damage.
Oozes usually aren't.
But you did bloody the three black oozes by that spell. This cakey crust everywhere. The oracle roars out,
More mortals that have dipped their toes in divinity.
My last action will be to use the swift action to become greater invisible using
Okay.
the illusionist domain.
I saw you.
The telepathic bud. No, he didn't. Did it the other way around, shouldn't I?
Thogrim, Master, there are things. Shall we fire at them?
Fire, Howie! For the fuck's sake, fire!
Yes, Master.
Okay, well, you can see that first one. He can fire, reload, aim. No, he has to aim, fire, reload, aim. I'm just thinking of throwing bombs at these things. 40 feet, first increment. Or actually it'd be 40, 45, 50. If I put in 50 feet, if I aim right here,
Yep.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4 bombs. Haste up?
Oh, this is Thogrim just chucking bombs?
Yeah.
Okay. The bombs do fire damage?
Bombs do fire damage. Who do I target, though? Let's see what happens. Let's throw the first one and see what happens. We're gonna aim at the first
Ooze?
first ooze in this corner, so it'll hit these 3 dudes.
Okay.
Is your Bard song up yet or not?
Yes, it is.
The touch AC of the ooze is
It's not
7.
awesome.
It's fucking ooze.
36.
Its defense is bloop.
Its defense is I'm immune to most physical damage.
Yeah, its reflex save is 15. Oh, that's the one beside it for the splash. And then
Did we grind it?
the oracle's
You're gonna T2 this bastard.
reflex save is 32.
Ah, that one made it. Okay. So that guy is 8d6 plus 9 to 6 plus 8 plus 14. Ooh, plus 23. So first bomb is 48 damage.
Okay, it does 38 damage to the ooze.
So the one beside it would take 9 int.
9. It has resist 10, so it.
I don't know, but I'm still you add Bard Song and Good Hope, and Deadly Aim.
No, it does minimum damage, which is your int plus the number of dice. So it does 17 splash.
Yeah, it's not an attack.
Yeah. So.
Oh, so the same with the first one.
The splash damage.
The splash damage. Okay, that's fine.
So it takes 7.
Takes 7 damage. Okay. Second bomb.
Yeah, fire
I gotta roll.
is hurting these things. They're brittle shells that they're trying to worm their way out of because of Widget's spell are catching fire and bubbling and.
I hit. It's 2 plus 23.
Okay, it failed its save.
56.
The big one made it save. 56. That destroys the ooze. And then the one beside it took another 7.
Okay, so I'll aim at the other one now. Yeah, I hit.
And the big one avoids the. Oh, what's the DC?
Avoids? No, it's 26.
26. Okay, it got hit.
54 damage.
And the big guy. Let me check its resistances. It took 7 damage. And 54 on the other one, so 44.
Yeah. We have one more bomb.
And it's really injured. Bubbling.
How he takes his shot?
Bubbling and burning tar. Black smoke filling the chamber.
26.
Yeah, you hit the black ooze with the cannonball.
66 plus.
Just
9.
the reverberating sound of the cannon shot being fired in an echoey chamber.
Oops. Opening planner. It takes 30. This is bludgeoning.
The adamantine cannonball and magical basically sprays this ooze against the back corner, and it's destroyed.
Okay. So then I hit the main.
30 would be 189. Yeah, okay, it's destroyed.
And then I throw my last bomb at the main one.
At the Oracle?
Yeah. 30 touch.
Yeah, you hit it.
Oh, right. 86 plus 23. 51.
This is a bomb?
Yeah.
So it takes 41 damage.
Okay, and that's us. All right, Slate, get fucking there. So.
You are touched. I have felt this power before.
That's another 4 bombs.
All right. The Oracle of the Abyss.
High on devil blood.
High on devil blood.
High on devil soul.
Hey, Widget, can you make sure they don't kill me
Okay, first,
with your spells?
does Eamon have any SR?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Shit, cheat, guys.
As a spell-like ability, it is casting
You can't stop those, huh?
a necromancy spell at close range at Eamon.
Okay.
It's a spell-like ability, you said?
Yep.
Damn it. Can't dispel those.
Eamon is blasted by a horrible torrent of unholy fire.
Is he being destructed?